Don't be a baby, teabag. It ain't that hot.
Not that hot! When this guy woke up this morning, he was white.
Alright, it's your favourite TikTok weatherman, and I'm here to complain about the weather in the UK.
Well, apparently there's a limit. Somewhere between a nice summer's day and the full concentrated power of the sun!
Hello, I bring to you. I can't stand it. I can't stand this f***ing heat.
The last couple days, I have been sweating in places that I didn't even know I could sweat in. If I sat with my knees bent like this, I literally was sweating behind my knees.
British people will never understand what real heat is. Okay, I dare you to go outside in the British heat that is 30 degrees with no air conditioner. Just sit out there for 5 minutes without your nicely furnished air-conditioned house. It feels like you have walked into an oven in England.
This is torturous, bro. Like, I'm fighting for my life. Like, my skin is literally melting right now.
If you're looking to come to the UK at one point, listen up. This weather here, yeah, it is a force to be reckoned with. You have never met weather like UK weather.
Calm down. Alright, just calm down. Oh. Why does heat turn people into absolute psychopaths? Especially for this time of year. You've got f***ing Karen, who's now doing 80 miles an hour in a 30 zone in her little shitbox.
I have had the worst sleeps of my life this last week. Tossing and turning, I've never felt so hot. I swear to God, my bed felt like an infernal flame.
But the second I walk upstairs in an English house, it might as well be a sauna. It might as well be a sauna. I am cooking to death here.
Why don't you just install air conditioning in the UK? There's a few things that you need to think about. One, to install air conditioning in a standard 3-bedroom house, you're looking at around about £40,000. It's just something that we're not going to do. It's a massive additional cost when our housing costs are already extremely high. So we're just not going to do that.
Guys, UK's weather, or should I say the weather in the UK right now, it will make you contact somebody you're trying to forget that they exist.
20 degrees anywhere in the world feels average, but f***ing 20 degrees in the UK feels like I'm cooking and my balls are falling off.
Why are British people always complaining about the heat when it's not even that hot? Okay, tell that to the sweat that was dripping down my crack last night at 11 p.m. when it was 30 degrees while I was trying to sleep with no air conditioning in a bricked house with only a fan to keep me cool, while the humidity is also 100%.
I've seen so many people complain about the weather, yeah? And honestly, guys, are we forgetting what London and the UK is like in the winter? It is cold, dangerously cold.
I did not know that like the dark days would be as dark as they are.
This weather needs to make up its mind. Like, are you giving us sunny? Are you giving us cloudy?
Why is it that they're sunny, beautiful, blue skies? See that? Freaking blue. Torrential downpour. I am so freaking sick of this British weather.
Does someone want to have a f***ing word with the weather? Woke up this morning, it was dark. Then the sun come out and I thought, it's going to be an alright day. Then it went grey. Then the sun came back out again and I went to put my rubbish out and it was f***ing freezing. Me tits nearly fell off.
Welcome back to Broken Britain, where even the weather feels like it's out to ruin us. One week, it's a heatwave so brutal you can't sleep. The next, it's back to grey skies, endless rain, and a winter so dark you barely see daylight. It's like the UK climate has two moods, boil alive or live in darkness. And no matter which one you get, it's misery. People can't afford air conditioning in the summer, can't afford heating in the winter, and all the while, we're paying sky-high energy bills just to survive the seasons. Today on Brit Rants, we're tearing into how the UK weather isn't just depressing. It's another layer of punishment on top of the cost of living crisis.
It's sunny! It's Fucking hell, wait, see ya! Panic stations, people, quick before it fucking does! Someone get a disposable barbecue! You, Tesco now and buy every bastard Copperberg you can find! I don't want to see one t-shirt on all day. If you're not pink by the end of the day, I don't want to know you. Pims, we need pims. Then we've got a paddling pool. Hose, we need hose. We need a big fucking hose. Shitting hell, where's me flip-flops? Out of the house now! Out! If you're not pissed in the next 10 minutes, find a new friend. I've had enough. We've hit 18 degrees. Do you not understand we're in the middle of a heat wave?
Guys, I just woke up and I looked out my window. I have never been so happy to see grey skies. It's literally a London miracle because when I tell you I have been suffering in this room. Honestly, I should start charging a fee for anyone that wants to come into my room because it is a sauna. You want to go to the spa? Come check out the sauna. Here's the room. The last couple days, I have been sweating in places that I didn't even know I could sweat in. If I sat with my knees bent like this, I literally was sweating behind my knees. Like behind my knees were dripping of sweat. That is not normal, yeah? Before I moved to the UK, I would see people in the UK making videos about how hot it was, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't believe you guys. But as a Canadian living here, let me tell you, they were not lying. When there's a heat wave here, nah, it is not okay. Tell me why I went to Tesco the other day to get a snack. I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted to walk around in the AC. I went to the movies the other day with my brother. Tell me why I was lined up talking to one of the girls that was selling me the popcorn, and I was like, oh, thank God this theater has AC. And she's like, yeah, but what screen do you have? I sat in a theater for 2 hours watching Sinners, and the screen that I was at had no AC. Everyone watching the movie was sitting there for the whole 2 hours like this. Honestly, this last week, I don't think I've ever been so uncomfortable in my life. And I was here last summer. There was a heat wave, but it was not this bad. And don't even get me started about nighttime. I have had the worst sleeps of my life this last week. Tossing and turning, I've never felt so hot. I swear to God, my bed felt like an infernal flame. I went on Amazon and I bought a fan because I was like, I'm not gonna survive. And don't get me wrong, I definitely wouldn't have survived without my fan, but the way this fan was just pushing hot air at me, yeah man, the struggle was real. The struggle was real this whole week. Anyways, I say all of that to say I am looking out my window right now and I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a gray sky. Also, I say that and watch like next week I'm gonna be complaining like, where's the sun, where's the heat? Anywho, classic UK summers.
Why are British people always complaining about the heat when it's not even that hot? Okay, tell that to the sweat that was dripping down my butt crack last night at 11 p.m. when it was 30 degrees while I was trying to sleep with no air conditioning in a bricked house with only a fan to keep me cool, while the humidity is also 100%. So honestly, come over to my house, experience it, and then we'll talk, because this lovely person said they lived in America for a few years and they said that 41 degrees, 42 degrees over there is nothing compared to the 31 degrees. When are people going to realize that the actual number doesn't actually mean anything? It's the feeling in the air. It's the humidity. Do not come at me or any other British people saying that we can't handle the heat when you are sat there living lavish in your fully furnished, gorgeous apartment that is flushed with the top tech of air conditioning. Do not, babe. Because the sweat that was dripping down my butt crack last night, I could have swam to Africa and back in the time of that. Truly, I really could have.
Does someone want to have a fucking word with the weather? Woke up this morning, it was dark. Then the sun come out and I thought, it's going to be an alright day. Then it went grey. Then the sun came back out again and I went to put my rubbish out and it was fucking freezing. My tits nearly fell off. And then it starts fucking snowing. And now the sun's out. And then it's just mate, honestly. No wonder fucking half the world's mental, because the weather, the fucking climate, whatever else, is fucking off the scale weird and doesn't even know what it wants to do. Like, if the world don't know what it wants to do with regards to weather, then I'm fucked if I'm supposed to know what I want to do with my life. I mean, yeah, okay, I've like really dramatised everything just because of the weather. Yeah. That was a bit odd, wasn't it? Sun's fucking back out now, isn't it? Fucking twat.
If you're looking to come to the UK at one point, listen up. This weather here, yeah, it is a force to be reckoned with. You have never met weather like UK weather. This weather out here changing its mind more than a politician when they're up for election. I'm telling you, it takes the piss. I shit you not, it'll be snowing and within 30 seconds, the sun's out blazing 30 degrees. You'll go out with a jacket on and then you're like, shit, I'm fucking sweating my ass off. Honestly, the weather's fucked. So when you're packing, coming to the UK for a little cheeky holiday, make sure you bring every attire going.
I'm sorry. What? 46 degrees. Guys! I currently am sat in my house with 29-degree heat, right? My house is warmer than outside, but it keeps raining on and off. The sun is not even shining where I am, but the humidity, I am literally sweating in places that I did not know that you could sweat from. And I can't deal with it. I've barely slept in 2 days because my child is that hot that she wants to sleep with me, and then she's sticky and sweaty and touching me, and I can't deal. I can't deal with it. My fan has also broken. I've got one on the way. I'm waiting for it to be delivered. It was supposed to be here 2 hours ago. Honestly, guys, please send help. 46 degrees. Huh?
Calm down. Alright, just calm down. Oh, why does heat turn people into absolute psychopaths? It's like 25 degrees in the UK, which is pretty mad for us, especially for this time of year. You've got fucking Karen, who's now doing 80 miles an hour in a 30 zone in her little shitbox. You got Steve, who's over there shouting at fucking pigeons. Grannies across the country doggy style in their fucking flower bed. And honestly, I'm just trying to survive without drop kicking someone in the Jackson. I swear, in a country where there's heat and not readily available aircon, it's a one-way ticket to the fucking nut house. This sort of British weather, it isn't a season. I reckon it's a social experiment, 100%. For anybody who can't handle the heat and is out and about, honestly, stay calm or stay home, or you're going to end up on Crime Watch. It's like fucking Arkham Asylum out here.
Hello, I bring to you. I can't stand it. I can't stand this fucking heat. I'm naked. Fucking naked, and I still can't get cool. What do you take off next? Fucking boiling. I've even put cold water all over under me tittage. Oh God, I've got heat bumps. People say, oh yeah, you'll whinge if it was cold. I wouldn't. And they say, yeah, summertime's the best, because, like, best for what? For what? How is it the best? Well, like, you can walk around in, like, less clothes and shorts and that. Have you seen some of the fuckers that walk around in shorts? Starting with me? No, thank you. Them and me need to cover up, but it's too hot. It's too hot. I can't cope with it anymore. I can't even go and sit on my beloved toilet, because that's where the sun is through the shitting fucking cunting window. Because it's like a skylight, like, what they're called? At an angle. Is it dormer? And the sun beats right through it, so I can't sit on my toilet. So I just like... And I haven't got any bastard bananas. You know, I like to freeze bananas and put under me tittage, because they're like just the perfect shape and size and that. I haven't even... I'm gonna have to put some ice cold water in the bath and just lay in it. Now there's a pretty sight, a really pretty sight. Love yous, bye.
Son? In the UK? Well, I'm very grateful, but why must thou shout at me? Any chance of a breeze? No? You're just gonna make me feel like I'm living in Satan's armpit then, yeah? We don't have the facilities for this. We don't. All the houses are supposed to be insulated so to keep the heat in, and no one really prepared for this, so you can't just spring it up on us. It was 16 degrees yesterday. And I have a problem with wearing sun cream in the UK. I'm sorry, that is a travel essential. If I'm not traveling anywhere and you're still making me use it, that makes me very upset. Why are you complaining? You're Indian. You need the vitamin D because you're deficient because you're in the UK. Yeah, but Indians are really good at complaining too. So did you not know that? How do we do this then? Do we sunbathe? The neighbours are just there. I'm not going to whip out my whole skin for them to see. What do I do? Can I get a pina colada? No, because I'm not in Spain. Guess I'll drink some water and stay indoors with the curtains shut. Yeah, that's it.
I think I'm in a toxic relationship with British weather because for most of the year it's beating me with rain, clouds, treating me like shit. But once in a while it gives me a bit of sunshine and a little bit of love, and I'm like, I've always loved you.
It's the beginning of spring, so that must mean hello you! Oh my god, where have you been? I had a lovely time in Australia, went across to the Caribbean and even popped into Spain for a bit. Oh well look, it's so lovely to finally have you here. Do you want a cup of tea? Oh yes, I'd love one. 2 sugars please. There you go. Oh, right, it's 3 p.m. I need to go do the school run. Did you just say school run? Yeah, I've just got to quickly go get the kids from school. Right. I'm off. What? Yeah, no, I don't do the school run. What do you mean you don't do the school run? She does the school run. I do the school run. No, that's not fair, you see, because you literally just got here. Yeah, I know, but it's UK law. No son shall be present during the school run. That's bullshit! I'm great for the grass. Fuck the grass. Sorry, mate. It's fine, it's just a little bit of rain, I guess. Did someone say school run? What on earth's she doing here, though? Very funny!
Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Oh, sorry, I think I've got the wrong office. I was looking for British summertime. No, you're in the right place. This is the gang. Oh, you guys work here? Hello. Yeah, we sort of just making up as we go along, really. Downpour said he's going to do the morning, but do you fancy a shift at like maybe 3 till 3:40? I tell you what, you all do today, and I'll come back and do tomorrow. Yeah, sounds good. Should have Sleet in tomorrow. What?
No, I'm going to ring him. I've had enough of this. I'm ringing him now. Look at the state of that. Hello, son. Good morning. Good morning. It would be a good morning, mate, if it wasn't 3:20 on a Thursday afternoon. Where are you? You didn't think you're on today. Right, so Grey Sky's been on 2 weeks of back-to-back shifts, and you thought you went on today. It's winter, not summer. Yeah, don't be a clever bollocks, mate, because if you want to be clever, I'll have you on the Sahara shift. Yeah, dead serious. Everyone knows sun is 8 days off, 2 days on in winter. Everyone's got to pitch in, mate. It's only fair. Oh, you don't believe me? Ask Snow where he was before he was on the North Pole shift, mate, and you'll find out, won't you? You've got 2 hours of light left today, and I suggest you get your hat on and you get into work. Right. Don't make me ring you again. Honest to God.
20 degrees in South Africa feels average. 20 degrees in Australia feels average. 20 degrees anywhere in the world feels average. But fucking 20 degrees in the UK feels like I'm cooking and my balls are falling off. What is going on? Can you guys please explain to me? I feel like I'm boiling. And it's the thing, the thermometer thing tells me 23, but it feels like 45 outside. What is going on? Are you guys okay? Is the weather here okay? Nah, this is not right, guys. It's not okay. It's not okay, let me tell you something. This is not right. Something's wrong. Something's up. Can someone please tell me in the comment section, please tell me what the fuck is going on?
British people will never understand what real heat is. Okay, I dare you to go outside in the British heat that is 30 degrees with no air conditioner. Just sit out there for 5 minutes without your nicely furnished air-conditioned house. It feels like you have walked into an oven in England, okay? The humidity is so high. I don't want to hear anyone slating us British people for complaining about the heat because we have no air conditioners, we have houses that keep the heat in, and we only have fans to keep us cool. I have sweat dripping off my upper lip right this second, and I haven't even stepped outside the car. Look at my sweat patches. I have been in an air-conditioned car. So I will die on this hill that British heat is 10 times worse, and I will say it until the day that I die. This is why British heat is 10 times worse, because we have no amenities, no air conditioning, we only have a fan, and everything is just...
The weather in the UK be like.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. Excuse me, Mother Nature, you massive slag. What do you think you're doing? Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss? Last week, it was 17 degrees in the UK, nearly 19. I've got my summer wardrobe out. I have my flippy floppers on. 5 degrees. 5 degrees, Mother Nature. Little birds are dropping out the bloody sky. What do you expect us to do? Keister a fucking hot water bottle up our I can't believe it. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. I've had to get my poo fur back out. Unbelievable. Mother Nature, more like there, I've said it. I can't be done with today.
Guys, UK's weather, or should I say the weather in the UK right now, it will make you contact somebody you're trying to forget that they exist. This weather is weathering. Look at the way I'm dressed. I've got how many layers? Can you hear the way I'm breathing? I'm not even breathing properly. That's because I'm cold. And before you guys try to advise me, get heated blanket, get Vicks, get hot water bottle. Nah, that's not the kind of heat I'm looking for. That is not the kind of heat I'm looking for. Okay, you see people that have partners right now. You guys are winning in life. I repeat, you guys are winning. Check on your single friends. Check on your single... Look at the way I sound. Check on your single friends. Because you know what, yeah? We're dying of cold right now. Nothing can cure it. Absolutely nothing.
You can't convince me that the heat in the UK is not radioactive. I can easily handle 40-degree weather in my home country. I can handle 40-degree weather in Turkey, in Spain, and North Africa. Basically anywhere outside of the UK. But as soon as it's above 25 degrees in the United Kingdom, everything is sticky and humid, and it's just it. I know people are looking forward to this weather. I'm not. I'm staying indoors. I don't. Imagine walking through Oxford Street in 33-degree weather. Bro, Iraq, Saudi, those countries are experiencing 45-degree weather right now. Some of them are hitting 50. I guarantee you they're having an easier time dealing with that than we are with 30. Whatever the weather is in the UK, if it's above 25, times it by 2. Because that's how it actually feels like. And I want one of those geoscientists, the geographers, bring your degree to use. Explain to me, why does the heat feel worse in the United Kingdom? Maybe it's placebo, maybe it's because we're not used to it, but maybe our infrastructure isn't built for it. But for some reason, my house becomes an oven. As soon as I step outside the house, it's just sticky and it's horrible. And no one has AC as well.
I just want to apologize to all of you in the UK. When I came here last week and I saw all of you talking about this heat wave, I was laughing at you because I'm coming from Lagos where, you know, it's hot as hell there and shit. But yesterday was probably one of the hottest days I've experienced, to the point that, look, I cut my hair. Like, I'm not even trying to flex and shit, even though it's a good haircut. It was that hot that I literally had a moment of, I can't do this shit. So when I say I cut my hair down, I even shaved my armpits and shit. My whole body, I'm like, I can't take this heat. I almost had a whole heat stroke. So to all of you in the UK, I actually feel for you, because it's not even like it's Nigeria that there are ACs and shit. There's no ventilation in the house. Even here that there are trees, there's no wind. No. How we're going to all do it this summer, I don't know, but I apologize to everybody in the UK that I made fun about this UK heat wave, because it's actually real.
This weather's got me all fucked up, man. It's all fucked up. I don't know, it's the middle of fucking August and it's like 15 degrees out. What the fuck? It's like 58 degrees this morning. And the worst part is I'm pissed off and I love this fucking weather. This is fat fuck weather. I am a fat fuck. I love this weather and I'm still upset because it's almost like it's mocking me, because what comes after this beautiful weather is fucking that miserable, snowy fucking cunt that's been living in the fucking backyard that I fucking hate.
It's gonna come here and it's just gonna make everything bad. And if it's like this now, is it gonna be way worse later this year? Is it just gonna be a fucking blizzard after freezing cold? Because I love fat fuck weather. I love it. But the middle of August is usually 350 fucking degrees. But now it's like fucking, right now my dashboard says 62. 62! It's fucking, there's no sun! Holy shit, I'm scared that my fat ass is like, if this is gonna be good now, I'm a little chilly, I'm getting old. Does that mean that there's gonna be snow all the time? I can't take that shit. I don't know, I fucking don't know why I live here. I fucking hate it here and I'm never fucking leaving.
The way Americans think British people are over-exaggerating when we say UK weather is no joke. I literally feel like I'm in the devil's arse crack right now. Like, this is torturous, bro. Like, I'm fighting for my life. Like, my skin is literally melting right now. This weather is no joke, bro. No joke. Like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like, it's not even... bruv. Like, I'm legit melting right now. Melting, bro. I'm literally melting. This is not normal. Like, everyone here is just irritated, hot, it's humid. It's not like when you go to another country, it's a nice little breeze, you know, you enjoy it. No, here, we ain't got no AC on the trains. We ain't got no AC in the yards. Bro, torturous. They need to turn this weather machine all the way down, bro. We get it, it's too much.
Alright, it's your favourite TikTok weatherman and I'm here to complain about the weather in the UK again. Like, honestly, what is actually going on? Because the weather in the UK this summer is really not summering. Like, is this a joke? I can't believe it's coming to the end of August and really and truly and really, we probably only had 5 pure days of heat. Forget heat, we had 5 days of radiation, straight rays on my neck. That one wasn't even radiation, that was pure fire from the pits of hell. Ever since then, every day is just dull. I'm just seeing grey clouds and it's still warm. Make it make sense. Like, the UK, please fix up. The math really isn't math in the UK. 100% failed all its geography tests because this is not making any sense. At this point, I'm actually shocked. Like, I'm shocked I didn't see any snow this summer. Like, Mother Nature, you're really draining me at this point. Funny thing is, the UK is very confused. It's very confused. This winter, expect extreme heat waves. Trust me.
Air conditioning in the UK. So I've seen quite a few posts from people being like, why doesn't the UK just install air conditioning? So I'm Lacey, a Brit living in Orange County in Southern California, and I just wanted to kind of wade in on this debate because if you have ever lived or been in the UK in the height of summer, you will understand if you are inside a building. I'm not talking about outside heat. We've all been, you know, I've been to Dubai when it's 40 degrees. I'm talking about inside heat, okay? Our houses are built to retain heat because it is cold in the UK for like most of the year. And in order to save on central heating costs, we insulate our houses really heavily, especially new build houses. So when people are saying, why don't you just install air conditioning in the UK? There's a few things that you need to think about. One, to install air conditioning in a standard 3-bedroom house, you're looking at around about £40,000. We are not going to do that to all the new build properties in the UK. So every time we build a house, we're not going to put air conditioning in it to use it for 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of the year. It's just something that we're not going to do. It's a massive additional cost when our housing costs are already extremely high. So we're just not going to do that. And then to install it in a house already. So I asked my husband, how much do you think it would cost, he works in construction, to install air conditioning in like a standard 3-bed house in the UK? He was like, to go through floorboards, walls, you're looking at around about £40,000. It's a big job. So I have a friend near the Valley in Los Angeles. She actually had her air conditioning redone and that cost her $25,000. So then I have people saying, well, just buy a portable air conditioning unit. Okay, so where do you want me to store that portable air conditioning unit for the other 47 weeks of the year that I'm not using it? We live in tiny houses in the UK. Lots of places don't have any storage or any garage, for example. And so yeah, there's like not really anywhere to store it. Also our windows. So I, for example, lived in a renovated flat. It used to be a pub, a really, really old pub from hundreds of years ago. And then it was renovated into a flat or an apartment, and I had sash windows. So again, not so simple to just install air conditioning. I don't think that people who are commenting being like, well, just install air conditioning in the UK, realise how much it would cost to install air conditioning for 70 million people in the UK. So the UK fits into California 1.5 times, and there are 70 million people. I think it's like 67 million people in the UK. It's just not reasonable. That is why we do not have air conditioning. It's not about anything other than cost and convenience of where the hell we would store air conditioning units. If and when we move back to the UK, I probably will buy an air conditioning unit. But for a lot of people, that is just absolutely not reasonable.
I know every single time I post a video on this app, it's about me ranting about something. I know, okay, that's just what I do. But I think if you live in the UK, you might be able to relate to this. What happened to the weather? What happened? Like, what went wrong up there? Because we went from super hot weather, okay, to wearing shorts and short dresses and everything. And the next day, I wake up and I have to put my winter coat on, okay? It was so freezing cold this morning, and still is. I'm wearing long jeans and a quite thick long sleeve top. Just overnight. You know what? I'm tired of this warm weather. Let's make it winter. Yes. Why? I was quite enjoying it. My dog wasn't, but I was. So yeah, my question is just, could we please have the hot weather? The hot weather? What? Could we please have the hot weather back? Thank you. That's all.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Have you seen the weather forecast for this week? Have you seen the forecast? It's sunshine all week. Yes, sunshine, come on! The sun is shining and I'm in such a good mood. Honestly, I feel like a new woman. La 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 la. Kids, do you want the pool out? I'm going to work in the garden. This is the life. Right, let's get everyone over for a barbecue. Yeah, come over for a barbecue. I know, it's hotter than Ibiza. What time is it? Aperol time, obviously. I don't believe it. It's only been on for 45 minutes and it's dry. It's incredible. It is a bit hot though, isn't it? I can't work out here. I can't see my screen and it's too hot. This fan is shit. It's not doing anything. Oh no, this is too hot now. It's ridiculous. No, kids, can you keep the water inside the pool, please? You're ruining the grass. We just aren't set up for the heat in this country. No, I don't want a leftover barbecue sausage, Gary. I can't sleep. It's too hot. Please make this heat stop. Oh, so that was our summer then, was it? Have you seen the weather in Ibiza? Yeah? And we get this shit? This country's a joke.
UK, what's going on? Mr. Weatherman, you better start explaining. Explain yourself. Last time I checked, it's May. In fact, it's nearly June. Can somebody tell me why it's been raining and it's been cold? I've been cold. It's meant to be summer or even end of spring. So tell me why the weather is not weathering. Why May is not Maying. This should be the time of year that I should be on the beach, in swimming pools. Instead, I'm stuck indoors like Akon. They got me locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out.
It's my first year living in England in the wintertime. And for context, I'm from America. So I'm from like Tennessee, Central Time Zone. It gets dark around 4-ish there in the winter. I did not know that like the dark days would be as dark as they are. People had warned me. I actually feel like everyone warned me about these dark days. And I was like, I mean, I'm from Tennessee. It gets really dark around 4-ish. It can't be that bad. No, it's that bad. Like, Bridget Jones's Diary as well as The Holiday now makes sense. Like, those women in those movies in the wintertime being that depressed make sense. The sun set today at 3:50 p.m. and I think it rose at about 7:30 a.m. and today it was actually foggy for about 4.5 hours. So we got about, 5 hours of sunlight. And most days, the sun doesn't even come out through the clouds. So you're just like praying that these little bitty twinkle lights are just going to provide you the warmth and the strength to just keep persevering. But you're not sure if you're going to make it. At least that's the mental state. That's the mental state I've been having to push through. Like today was also the first day that I went to the gym since the time zone, or since the time change. But I literally feel like I had this thought around, you know, what winter would be like, and now everything makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is actually very concerning because the UK is not prepared for any type of inconvenience caused by weather. People are getting excited. Oh, let's get a couple of bevs in. It's gonna be really hot. It's gonna be as hot as Dubai. Listen, darling, Dubai has aircon. Dubai has air. We are in the UK. This is the UK. This is not Barbados. Like, this is not going to be a fun type of heat. This is going to be giving free trial to hell type heat. Like, it's giving Satan's bumhole, the E2 Hollywood story. Like,
hi, I'm an American living in the UK. If you need proof, Branston's beans, mate. Branston's beans. Anyway, it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot here. If you're an American, you don't understand. I'm from Florida. I'm a Florida boy, born and bred. And I'm not talking about like Tallahassee. I'm talking about South Florida, Miami, humid jungle heat. When you step outside of that Miami airport and you might as well be Ariel because you're swimming in the ocean, that kind of heat. That's what I'm accustomed to. It's different here. It's different here in the UK. I don't know what they've made their houses out of. I don't know if there's some sort of heating element added to their houses. But the second I walk upstairs in an English house, it might as well be a sauna. It might as well be a sauna. I am cooking to death here. And it's nice outside. It's nice outside. It's like 75 degrees. It's like 70, maybe 70, like 8 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is so ungodly, miserable hot in this goddamn country because there's no AC. Because there's no AC, which is great for the environment. And I understand that they don't need it. I understand that they don't need it like 90% of the year because it's a lovely environment here, or it's, you know, White Walker territory. But I miss AC. If I'm going to say that I miss anything other than my family, of course I miss you guys so much. I miss AC. I miss the relief of being able to walk into my house and just be able to relax, be able to sleep in nice, cool air. It doesn't exist here. It's always hot, and I can't even enjoy my beans on toast or my sausage roll because I would rather be dead.
UK heat, let's talk about it. I'm an American, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to think you guys in the UK were kind of babies when it came to the heat, because I would look the temperature up and be like, it's not even that hot over there. Because like for comparison, where I live today is 34 degrees Celsius, and this is nowhere near as hot as it gets in the summertime. Anyways, I used to think you guys were babies, right? That's till I spent a summer in the UK. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. I was not prepared. There's no AC, which I don't know how you guys do that. I am a cold-natured person. Like, I'm always cold. So I didn't think I would mind not having AC. It's hot. It's really hot. And I don't think people realize that the houses in the UK are built to hold in heat because it's so cold most of the year. So it could literally be like 70, 75 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and you're gonna be cooking inside. It's taken our family to the UK for the first time at the end of this month, and they were talking to me about how like, oh, they're so glad it's not gonna be that hot over there, and how they're just like excited to escape the heat. And I was like, listen, come close. You guys don't understand how hot you're gonna actually feel. It may say that the high is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's gonna feel a lot hotter. And when you lay down to go to sleep at night, you're gonna be tossing and turning because you're not gonna have cold AC blowing on you while you're trying to go to sleep. But I think they're gonna have to learn it the hard way, just like I did, because they keep saying, well, it can't be any hotter than it is here. It's not gonna be that bad. And I'm like, you guys just wait and see.
You know what, yeah? Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. That's rain. Saturday was 33 degrees. Today is wet o'clock. I don't know whether to have my summer clothes out, my winter clothes out, my hoodies out, my t-shirts out. I don't know what's going on here. Yesterday, I put a hoodie on in the morning because it was a bit crisp breezy. By the afternoon, I was sweating. This morning I woke up, I thought, yeah, shorts and t-shirt. I look out my window, I think, no, umbrella and hoodie. How do you gauge this weather? This is so bipolar, it's unbelievable. Like, this is like I don't know even how to comprehend or how to explain. This is why everyone in the UK is confused. I still hate the weather in the UK. Oh, go to Cumbria, go to Devon. I'm not, no. Right? Only beaches I'm gonna go is abroad. Jamaica, Cyprus, international, right? When it's hot in this country, you can't even go to outdoor swimming pools. No light, like, you can't cool off. All you gotta do is sit in your home, hot, or sit in your garden, or go to the pub, or that's it really. Go to the pub and parks and go to the parks. But that's like, we do stuff like that in the winter. People go to the pubs in the winter. They go to the park, sit in the winter. Oh, look, the sun's out. It's 22 degrees in like November. People are in the winter, in the park, right? Sorry, it doesn't matter whether the UK. Yeah, I know we live on an island, and it's surrounded by beaches, but those aren't the kind of beaches I want to be in. I'm not sitting in dirty water. No, I'm going abroad. So, yeah.
Which one of you lot have prayed for this heat? Here's the thing, right? I'm not being ungrateful, but the UK is not built for this weather, okay? Our homes don't have AC. We have carpets, we have wooden flooring, and it's so humid, it's so hot. The kids are little shitbags at night time because they won't sleep. We are just not made for this weather. The only thing that has come good out of this weather is I've managed to do my millions of piles of laundry, right? Other than that, please bring back the cool weather. Can't breathe, and I'm slowly melting away.
So for anyone saying that the last 2 days have been absolutely beautiful, no humidity, sunny, warm, just like perfect summer weather, I agree. However, my body notices a shift in the weather when some kind of day like this comes up. It's like a signal to me saying, like, this is the beginning of the end of summer. And you might think I'm crazy, but I can't explain it. But because I have poor circulation and I have all these autoimmune things, around this time in August, there is a day like this that signals to me that it's just like, this is it. We're not going to have warm weather for much longer. And we might still have like those 80 degrees days and everything, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be cooler, it's going to be less humid, and yeah, that feels nice. But I'm just saying, don't hope for it too soon, because literally that just means we have like a month left of this nice weather. Because after this, it's going to get cold, it's going to get snowy, it's going to get icy, it's going to get rainy, it's going to get all of that stuff that we just don't want. And then we're going to be like, oh, when's summer coming? When's summer coming? I'm like, we just had it, and you wished for cooler weather. So no, stop it. We only had like 2 months of summer this year because of all the rain in June. So stop it.
Yesterday felt like the inspiration to the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. First of all,
the pub was doing a full Glastonbury set.
Bass fully up, right?
What are you, the baseline junkie? Far from it, you're Nancy.
Who has a drinking problem. And you're having a birthday party at the expense of
me having to not practice
over your fucking bassline,
right? Okay, my dad called.
My dad called you up calmly, right? Saying, could you turn the bass down?
Nuh-uh, we had to wait until 12
a.m.
You know, there's people that actually have lives,
right? Okay. You're not the queen.
Secondly, it was 30 degrees.
It was 30 degrees.
Why am I sweating by simply picking up a glass of water?
You know, there's something about the humidity and, you know, being British.
That you're going to have a fight with everyone. Then there was a police helicopter doing laps.
In the air.
Around my house, right? Am I the arsehole? Fireworks. What, are we celebrating the heat wave?
Are we celebrating the fact that your butt is never going to be dry until
the
humidity leaves you?
And just as I thought,
it couldn't get better.
I come in from having a bath that was supposed to relax me. Tell me why I have a mosquito
the size of my palm making its presence known,
moving into my room, right? So I'm ready.
I get my robe on, I get my spray.
I'm ready to kill this. I'm spraying it all around my room. I got it.
But this guy was not having it. I'm spraying it where my fire alarm is. Now I'm too tired to clock. The thing goes off. Relaxed? No more. On edge? For sure. And then I'm scrolling on TikTok because of course I'm not going to sleep until like 2 a.m. Why is America starting World War III?
The UK weather is a master manipulator because how do we go from very cloudy this morning to sunny for my skin to be popping and shit? Like, I don't get it. This weather needs to make up its mind. Like, are you giving us sunny? Are you giving us cloudy? Because how did I enjoy the sun for like a couple of seconds and all of a sudden it's going down? Like, make up your mind. Let us know. Do you want to? Does summer want to stay here or does winter want to come? Like, stop playing with our feelings.
All right, it's rant time. Look at this fucking grass. It's dead, dry, lifeless, and above us, nothing but a flat, soulless sheet of cloud that hasn't shifted in 4 days straight. No sun, no rain, just a fake grey blanket. We're in England. We're supposed to rain every 5 fucking minutes, yet the fields are drying out like the Sahara. How does that make sense? The sky is full of clouds, yet we haven't had one raindrop for 4 days. This is not natural weather. This is manipulation. They have literally hijacked the cycle of the heavens, blocking out the sun whenever they want, holding back the rain whenever they want, releasing the storms whenever they want. And the earth pays the price. You know, the grass dies, the soil cracks, the bees are vanishing, the food chain is completely collapsing, and the sea is warming up. All whilst they tell us that it's climate change. But open up your fucking eyes. What you're seeing isn't nature, it's a managed system. The firmament was designed to water the earth, to bring balance, but now they're playing God. The research company that is spraying the skies is called Stratospheric Aerosol Transport and Nucleation, which is literally an acronym for Satan. And if they can choke the skies above, don't you think that they could choke the truth below? You know, because everything in our existence has a lot more behind closed doors. But obviously, for the sensory reasons, this was just for entertainment. Obviously, I'm just walking around in a very natural weather right now, and England is definitely the same as it's always ever been. And obviously, don't forget, I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
I just need to have a rant. I'm an American that lives here in the UK, and I just got myself sorted. I put on my leggings. I'm ready to go. There's my dog back there. I want to go for a walk. It is sunny. It is gorgeous out. We are in mid-frickin' June. Beautiful sunshine. Look at that. Blue frickin' skies. Ignore that. We're having an extension put on our house, and our place looks like a shithole. Just freaking kidding. It's not. It's not sunny. It's absolutely disgusting out, and now it's pissing down rain. Why is it that there, sunny, beautiful, blue skies? See that? Freaking blue. Torrential downpour. I am so freaking sick of this British weather. Every single time I get myself ready to go do something, it's like it starts pouring. Or every single time I'm like, oh, you know what? It's kind of chilly out. I should put a sweatshirt on. It's hot. I don't understand it here. I don't get why this part of the country, this part of the world is just so messed up weather-wise. And people say like, oh, all British people do is talk about the weather. It's because it is literally the most tropical thing in this country. Like, honestly, forget Rishi Sunak. It's literally the most tropical thing is the weather in this country. Because look at this. Look, I don't know if you can see it. It's sunny over there and it's pissing down over there. How are you supposed to plan your life?
You know what the most irritating thing is about living in the UK? Especially when you're from Cyprus. The fucking weather. What the fuck is going on, you guys? It's May. Okay, so just to put it into perspective, because I don't know if your British people like this shit, but so this is the weather in the UK, yeah? And this is the weather in Cyprus, like right now. What the fuck? I can forgive beans on toast. I can even forgive Boris Johnson's hairstyle. But what I cannot forgive is wearing this shit in May.
I've seen so many people complain about the weather, yeah? And honestly, guys, are we forgetting what London and the UK is like in the winter? It is cold, dangerously cold. So if you're complaining about the heat, just think about those times where you have to wear long johns, a jumper, a jacket, and a scarf to just be outside. Yeah? Stop complaining. I've had enough. Get a fan. Wear less. Enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go on holiday. You can go to the park. You can go outside, go for a walk. Do you know what I mean? Take in the sun. Stop complaining.
Welcome to a day in the UK where I decided not to bring my umbrella today and it rained. And the days where I bring my umbrella and raincoat, it doesn't rain. And guess what? I'm all drenched and the motherfucking bus decided to splash me with water. This ends off my Friday. I love my day. Positivity.
On this hot day, literally, you know what you do? The best thing to survive this UK summer. Just go to a Tesco's, go to an Iceland, go to a Morrison, just stay there for about 10 minutes, walk around. Oh, the air conditioner's mad. I'm telling you, man, right now. It's so mad, it's so crazy. Like, just stand next to the freezer. Oh, so cold, I love it.
How do I stay cool in this heat? You've got a hot water bottle, right? Yeah. Feel what I did with this one. Oh, wow, that is freezing. Yeah, I just chucked it in the freezer for a few hours. I keep it with me at night. It means I stay so cold. Yo, that's smart. You think that's smart? You see that fan over there? Oh yeah, I bet that I can make it blow air that's 5 times as cold. How? Just put a bowl of water that's been sat in the freezer for a couple of hours in front of it. Look, here's one I made earlier. Try it out. Wow, that's way colder. That's sure to cool you down in the night. True, but I don't want to leave the fan on all night. The electricity bill I'd rack up would be crazy. Actually, most modern desk fans are very economical. They'll only use like a penny's worth of electricity per hour. Per hour? Oh, that's cheaper than I thought. I know, but if you really want to solve the source of your heat problem, you've got to cool down your actual house. How would I do that? For a starter, in the day, you've got to be shutting your windows and blinds. This will block any heat from entering inside your home. Okay. Then in the evenings when it does get cooler, open up the windows and blinds to let some of that cooler air inside. And bonus tip, if you hang a wet bed sheet in front of your window, it will blow even colder air into your home. Wow, that's really clever. And let's say you get in from being in the sun and you feel like you're really overheating, you can simply run your wrists under cold water. Why would that work? Veins are closest to your surface by your wrists, so putting cold water there will cool your body the fastest. Wow, I wish I knew about this hack sooner. And finally, think about what you're wearing. Clothes made of cotton or linen are best in hot weather as these are lightweight and provide the most breathability. Avoid any clothes that are dark or tight-fitting as these trap in heat. Personally, I found these Hollister cooling t-shirts to be really nice in the hot weather and they're only £15 as well. Where did you learn all of this? I follow Noah. He teaches all the things that school doesn't.
Only in the UK can you get sunburnt and frostbite in the same month. We don't have seasons, we have mood swings. It's like the weather here's on a permanent identity crisis. One week it thinks it's Spain, the next it's Siberia. And the government's genius advice? Stay hydrated in summer and put on a jumper in winter. Oh, brilliant. Let me just solve record-breaking bills and climate chaos with a hoodie and a bottle of tap water. Life-changing, that. But here's the thing. It's not just a running joke anymore. This miserable cycle hits real lives. People can't afford fans in summer. People can't afford heating in winter. Seasonal depression isn't just a phrase, it's a lifestyle here. And all the while, corporations and politicians shrug, cashing in while we're left to sweat, freeze, and moan about it on TikTok. The truth is, the forecast in Britain is always the same. Broken Britain, with a 100% chance of despair. But at least we can laugh about it together, right? Because if you don't laugh at this country, you'll cry. And let's be honest, the rain's already doing that for us. If you're tired of this never-ending weather roulette, hit subscribe to Brit Rants. Join the community that's had enough of grey skies, overpriced bills, and leaders who act like the sun and rain are acts of God instead of failures of planning. Because here, we don't just moan about the forecast. We expose why this country feels so damn miserable.